Have you ever felt as though life is a roller coaster, pulling you from moments of sheer joy to sudden periods of uncertainty and struggle? What if I told you this isn't random, but a universal principle at work, a law as ancient as time itself? Welcome to the law of rhythm, one of the foundational Hermetic principles that governs not just the natural world, but also the flow of our lives. The law of rhythm states that everything in the universe has a natural cycle or flow, much like the ebb and flow of ocean tides, the waxing and waning of the moon, or the changing of seasons. Nothing in life is static. Everything is in constant motion, following a rhythm or pattern that keeps the universe in balance. The great philosopher and writer Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The sun shines today, but it also must set. The tide rises high, but it also must recede." This is the essence of rhythm. It is the heartbeat of existence. If you look closely, you'll see that this principle operates in all aspects of life. Think about your emotions. Have you ever had days where you feel on top of the world, only to wake up the next morning feeling completely drained? This fluctuation isn't a sign of weakness or failure. It's the natural rhythm of your emotional energy. In his famous writings, the Hermetic teacher Kybalion said, "The pendulum swings to the right and then to the left. Rhythm compensates." This means that the highs and lows of life are not separate events. They are interconnected and necessary. Understanding the law of rhythm can be incredibly empowering. Instead of resisting the low points in life or clinging desperately to the highs, you can learn to flow with the cycles. It's much like learning to surf. You don't fight the waves, you ride them. So how can we apply this wisdom in practical ways? First, we must cultivate awareness. Start by observing the rhythms in your own life. Are there certain times of day when you feel most energetic and productive? Or perhaps you've noticed that your moods tend to fluctuate with the seasons. By identifying these patterns, you can begin to align your actions with the natural rhythms that govern your life. Second, remember that rhythm teaches us patience. When you're in a period of struggle or hardship, it's easy to feel stuck, as though the difficulties will last forever. But just as night always turns to day, so too will your current challenges give way to better times. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, "No condition is permanent, everything passes." This isn't just hopeful thinking, it's a universal truth. Third, learn to embrace balance. The law of rhythm invites us to find harmony between action and rest, growth and reflection. For example, if you're constantly pushing yourself without pause, you'll eventually burn out. But by honoring the natural rhythm of rest and rejuvenation, you'll find yourself more resilient and energized. Consider the seasons as a metaphor. Spring is a time for growth, summer for action, autumn for harvesting results, and winter for rest. Nature doesn't skip these cycles, and neither should we. When we work in harmony with these rhythms, we tap into a profound source of power and peace. Lastly, the law of rhythm reminds us to let go of control. Much of the stress we experience comes from trying to force things to happen on our timeline. But the universe operates on its own rhythm, and when we trust in that flow, we begin to experience greater ease and alignment. As Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, beautifully put it, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." So the next time you find yourself in a difficult phase of life, remember, it's all part of the rhythm. Just as the darkest night gives way to the dawn, so too will your struggles transform into new opportunities and growth. The law of rhythm isn't just a concept to be understood, it's a truth to be lived. By observing, honoring, and flowing with life's rhythms, you'll find yourself not only more balanced, but also more in tune with the deeper wisdom of the universe. And that, my friends, is the key to finding balance in the chaos of life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the timeless laws that shape our world.